Hi friends, it's time for another minis challenge, Christmas and Winter edition. Today I have a little bit of both for you. This is hosted by Corey from Crafted by Corey. Links to the host and the playlist will be in the description box. For this DIY, I've got some white paint, a couple of wood blocks, two of the DollarTree snowflake ornaments. So what I'd like to do is get all of this stuff removed and get these glued together to form one thick ornament that I can stand up on my tier tray. So I'm going to go ahead and finish getting all of this off. Once my white paint dried, I mixed Paradise Blue with a bit of white, and I'm brushing this on with a chippy brush from Dollar Tree so I can get a bit of a rustic, weathered, icy blue effect. And I didn't do a full coverage coat when I painted the white. I still want some of that brown to show through and give like a worn, rustic feel to it. Then I just hot glued a few Dollar Tree wooden cubes to the back so this will be able to stand on the tiered tray. And once that was complete, I used a little bit of glitterific or extreme glitter from Folk Art, and just around the edges of the snowflake I'm applying this glitter so there's just a bit of a sparkle. Please check out the channel of our host, Crafted by Corey, for thrift flips, farmhouse decor, and more. For this DIY, I have a foam dice from Dollar Tree, a warm wishes stencil from Couture, wooden snowflakes from Dollar Tree, some snow white paint, and some acrylic paint markers. So first I'm going to go ahead and get this covered in white paint so I can transform one side of this into a classic snowman face. So I'm trying to recreate this Johanna Parker retro snowman face on this first side of the dice. I'm going over the pencil lines with paint markers, and for the cheeks, they have this like smudgy like effect. I don't have blush, but I just used pink eyeshadow to kind of rub it in so it would look similar. Okay, so on the other side, I have painted my two little snowflakes white, and I'll have those on either side of my little snowman face. And then on the back side, I've detail cut out a little Santa. It's from a vintage scrapbooking page set that I found at Hobby Lobby, and I want to have Santa on the back. So every part of my little dice will have something either winter or Christmas related on it. Using that same light blue mixture from the larger snowflake, I'm just going to apply some around the edges on each side of this dice. And once that dries, I'll add a little bit of that extreme glitter for a bit of sparkle. For the top, I'm going to reuse this bow from one of those snowflake ornaments and use a little bit of this vase filler for the back side of the bow. I found this little guy at DollarTree recently. Initially, when I went in the first time, they had a lot of these and I passed. And then when I went back, I said, well, maybe I do want some little gingies. And this was the only one. He's supposed to have a scarf, but he was all like this. So I have some little rickrack ribbon from Hobby Lobby and some tartan DollarTree ribbon and a couple of little red buttons. So I want to get him embellished, give him a new look. Let's start by adding some of this little rickrack around his arms and legs. Okay, so I'm going to use these little buttons. They came in this pack of little Christmas flatbacks from Amazon, and I will link that in the description box if you're interested. It's a grab bag of all sorts of little Christmas themed items. I used the cording to cinch in the middle of the ribbon so it looked like a bow tie. I made a knot and then hot glued that onto the gingerbread man, and there were long pieces of cording hanging down, so I just ended up pulling those around the back of his neck and hot gluing those down. So it just looked like that's the way he had attached his little bow tie. And I think it looks really cute. Nice Christmas colors and that little bit of a peppermint look. Let me know, what do you think of this little gingerbread man? Not a huge makeover for him, just a couple of little embellishments just to give him a nice finished look. I have one of the standing chalkboards from Dollar Tree, some faux greenery, more flat back Christmas charms from Amazon, base filler, and vintage window clings from Dollar Tree. So I'm thinking that this cute Santa would look really nice on this chalkboard. So let's see. If I trim around, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and trim around this film and then get him attached with Mod Podge. Right, trimmed. I think if I use this Believe that I pulled off one of the snowflake ornaments, then I can have this sitting down like that and then have some little embellishments there. Trying to decide how I want this faux greenery to lay, and I end up snipping it down into individual branches and get those hot glued down, and then decide how many of the little Christmas charms that I'm going to add around the bottom. And here's my vintage Santa sign all complete. I think this turned out so adorable. And being a craft hoarder, of course, I'm not throwing anything away. And that Believe certainly came in handy from that snowflake ornament. Let me know, what do you think of this? And do you like vintage Christmas DIYs? For this DIY, I'm using craft sticks from Dollar Tree, the 60 count, chalk couture, skate stencil, some white transfer paste, and some jet black apple barrel paint, and the larger of the bamboo skewers. So what I want to do is make a shiplap sign with my craft sticks, and I've already got one assembled here. I didn't measure, I just used this as my guide, just so I would have a bit of an edge around here. So this is, the glue is all dry on this. So I want to go ahead and get this covered in black, and to secure it, I just put 2 craft sticks on the back. With my black paint dry, I just lay my transfer down and apply some of that titanium white with the squeegee, pulling it down through the mesh screen on the transfer, and just remove it. It has a sticky back. That's what I like about these. They will attach to whatever you're trying to transfer onto. And once I was finished with that, I took my bamboo skewer to lay it down and mark where I needed to snip. And I'm using pet nail snippers that I found at Dollar Tree. They work excellent when you're snipping dowel rods or any of the skewers. It really helps to snip them better since they have a little curve on them. So I'm doing the long pieces first, top and bottom, and I'm going to get those hot glued down, and then I lay my skewer down again to measure so I get a really snug fit for the side pieces, and then get those hot glued down as well. Then for this to stand up, I simply hot glued a single wooden cube to the back, and that was it. Ice skating in a winter wonderland. Let me know, what do you think of this small sign? Okay, I've got some mini trees, a faux snow, a small wood round, some white paint, a classic Matchbox Dodge truck, and a larger tree. So I want to start by getting my little wood round painted white so I can get my little mini scene going here. So once the paint was dry on the wood round, I did a dry fit to see how I wanted to set everything up before I glued it down, and just placing my truck in a couple of the mini trees from Dollar Tree, and then popping off the bottom of the larger tree. I believe I found the larger trees at Dollar General, and they were $1 as well, and about I think you get 6 in a pack. So then I just hot glued, added some hot glue to the wheels, and then applied it down and set my scene up. And I put a little tacky glue at the base of the wood round, and then sprinkled some faux snow. And that was it. This is such a simple DIY, but so adorable. When I saw this truck in the store, I just thought it was really pretty. I love the blue and white and the detail on the truck. Different from the red truck, but just a really pretty little truck. And here's a look at how everything looks put together on a tiered tray. A bit of winter, a bit of Christmas. I enjoyed making all of these. I hope you've enjoyed watching today. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's totally free, and I'd love to have you on board. Don't forget that wonderful playlist. I'll have a link along with a link to Corey's channel in the description box. Have a wonderful holiday.